I have been a hard believer of this logo since I was in this country and of this year of age. But with everything going on in the Matrix, I started asking myself how. How is Apple dominating the tech/smartphone market? And the results I found was pretty bizarre. And here on this channel today, I'll share you all the results that I found. And if you are an iPhone user, you might want to stick around because the result will shock you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Guach here, and this is why Apple runs its business like a cult. Most of the people nowadays are living under the impression that Apple used to be the first smartphone. That is simply not true. But what is true and what Apple did better is market. When iPhone was introduced in 2008, what Steve Jobs did was marketed the heck out of the product to make you think that you are missing out on the most important invention of the history of humankind. Ever since, Apple has made more and more effort to exclude its customer away from all of its competitors' brands. With an introduction of apps such as FaceTime, which for a long time only worked between Apple to Apple, and iMessage, which still doesn't work properly if I try to text anyone that doesn't have an iPhone. And the biggest of all, AirDrop. AirDrop was made with the mentality that if you are not in, you're out. Seriously, I wouldn't even consider going on a vacation with anyone who doesn't own an iPhone, just because of how hard it is to transfer photos and videos from Apple device to non-Apple device. And at the end of the trip, I'm basically pissed at them for not having an iPhone, and they are basically guilty and in consideration to buying one. All we iPhone users honestly are ads. That adds more people into this worldwide madness of Apple. And remember that video, the Apple Pen? What if that was a publicity stunt? Next are the products that revolves around being an iPhone user. If you have an iPhone, the chances you have an AirPod, iPad, AirPen, AirTag, Air this, Air that, and some even have MagSafe battery pack for $99. Not because we need it, but we are a fan and we do not want to miss out on any products that Apple releases. But with these products, buying it or not buying it is still a choice. But next thing that I'm about to tell you will literally blow your mind. It is no secret that Apple takes about 30% of the developers' cut who feature their apps on App Store. And there's no bypass to this rule. Thanks to the Section 1201 of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, if you install a tool for Apple products to use rival app stores, that's a potential felony and punishable by 5 years prison sentence and a fine up to $500,000. And listen to this. Apple even extended this to their users, restricting them from conducting any third-party parts repair and replacements. Your Apple device can detect a third-party part repairs conducted without Apple certification, and your device can simply refuse to work. Apple's CEO Tim Cook warned his shareholders that Apple users were repairing their phone and other Apple devices far more than just replacing it. And he said this was endangering Apple's revenue. That explains why in 2018, 20 state rights to repair laws were defeated thanks to the large part to manufacturer groups led by Apple. Tim Cook defended the company's action by saying that customers don't mind being forced to purchase their devices and apps through Apple. If that were the case, Apple wouldn't obviously have to employ any form of technical restriction to prevent users from accessing third-party apps and services. So, do you guys think that feels like a cult yet? If you learned something new today, hit the like button to support the channel and to say hi to the algorithm. Now let's look into the closer circle of Apple, their employees. Retail salesperson are the backbone of Apple's success. Each salesperson racks over $800,000 in revenue for the company, but only earns roughly about $30,000 a year. While Apple makes over 115% profit for each iPhone sold. How is this possible? Because a commission-earning employee at Verizon makes way more than this. And why are they still working for Apple? Turns out, they are simply a big fan of Apple. A built-in fan base that ensures a continual supply of eager recruits and a staff culture that seeks to transform every job into an elevated mission are the main reasons why Apple's retail success continues. As a result, the workforce has several characteristics that eerily resembles a cult. Job application for Apple is just flooding in, mostly from their true believers who are usually often young. They are a loyal supporter of the greater good that the firm is supposedly achieving in the world and are a huge lover for iPhone, iPad, and other Apple products that have revolutionized the computing industry. The training procedure for Apple employees are more like indoctrination. Standing ovations are given to the new recruits, and they're often told that their goal is to enhance people's lives. The aim is to foster employees the perception that they are doing something far larger than merely selling or fixing things. Understanding that many people will overlook money if they have a sense of higher purpose. The former Apple Store manager, Saint Garcia, claims to have had the impression that the company wanted you to be the best you could be in life, not just in sale. Furthermore, Apple has restricted its employees from talking to press whatsoever. Apple also has a Scientology-like name for their employees. The help techs in Apple are called geniuses, and the sales staff are called specialists. Apple requires its employees to fill out a satisfactory survey. If the rating is higher than 9, you are a promoter, and if lower than 7, then you are called a detractors. It has been said that there are way more detractors than there are promoters. And many of them just want to quit their job when they find something better. It is very unlikely that Apple will experience staff shortage anytime soon. According to the manager Garcia, people will always want to work for Apple. Yes, because Apple is not a company with employees. It is a cult with followers and fans. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like the video if you like the video, dislike the video if you dislike the video. I'm currently on a push to get to 100 subscribers as fast as possible, so show your support by hitting the subscribe button. Peace out.